Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Warhammer Empire campaign. So, last time around we had a rebellion on our hands, and we put it down pretty swiftly. We managed to chase the enemy army off into Kemperbad, where I imagine they'll probably just go to die. I don't think there's really much else they can do. So yeah, we do have another enemy, or rebel army. Sorry, no, those are enemies, not rebels. They're successionists. So they're running around in our province. We'll have to sort them out in just a second. But we have an event, Toddbringer's Wrath. Boris may one day become a great ally, one day. For now, he resents the duly elected emperor's ascension to the throne. Never a patient man, nor one to hide his fury, he will be difficult to appease, so we lose 20 relations with Midland. Oh well. We couldn't negotiate with everybody, so we'll conquer a few of them.
Summon the Elector Counts.
And yeah, of course, they managed to run out of movement right outside my movement range. So I imagine they're probably going to start raiding. I don't think they really pose a threat to Grunberg, though. I mean, they might. If they had attacked this turn, they might have. But next turn, I don't think they'll pose much of a threat. So we need to decide what to do. The rebels are still here on our borders, and it looks like they've continued to grow in strength.
Prince and Emperor.
So I think I'd like to go after them and try to finish them off if we can. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, before we do that, let's just make sure that there's not any more pressing concerns. Oh, wrong province. So yeah, everything that can be upgraded has been upgraded. Next turn we will be able to take this back up to tier 2. Unfortunately, we were already there and then got raided twice. So, yeah, once that's done... actually, it looks like next turn we'll also have access to tier 3 for this building. But yeah, let's go ahead and attack.
Command here. Men, war calls.
Alright, and this should be a fairly quick battle. In fact, I might auto-resolve this, just to save some time in this episode. Hopefully the computer doesn't give too much credit to these artillery here. They didn't do a whole lot to us in the last battle, so I'm hoping they don't rip us apart in this auto-resolve. So they are utterly crushed. We only lost 181 men. I don't know if I could have done any better. We got quite a bit of loot there again, 374, and we ranked up once again. Is there anything else? No? Alright, well, I'm going to take that money again. And that's the end of the rebels.
Onwards.
Let's see. Camp follower. Normie travels alone. Who else would cook, sew, or loot the freshly slain? Wound recovery time -1. That's pretty cool. And Arndt Kusterman, the rebel leader, died in combat.
Ready.
Let's get back to Altdorf,
Step
where
to
we
it.
can improve the public order a bit. Let's see. How is the public order here? So the military presence and the military crackdown are the only thing keeping us afloat currently. But we're going to at least start trending positive, which is good.
The Empire.
Let's take a level up here. And I think I'm going to go with Warhorse and get him on a steed where he can join our cavalry rather than sitting in the center of the melee. So we'll take that. And from there, I'll probably start giving him abilities like Hold the Line. Speed of Horse would be good too now that he's mounted. Actually, no, never mind. That's... Excuse me. That's only for Pistoliers and Outriders, neither of which I would probably be charging with. So that seems like a waste of an ability. If it was just outright speed, that would be fine. But it's charge bonus for Skirmisher Cav, which makes no sense to me. So yeah, I probably won't touch that one at all, in fact. This is the one I was looking for. So that'll give him some charge bonus. But yeah, we should probably improve his tankiness as well, because he did get knocked out pretty easily. It's a rare sight, but Karl Franz will make use of one of his nation's finest warhorses if needed. Yeah, well, until he gets his mighty griffin, it is going to be needed, so we'll go ahead and do that. Nothing else we can build. Let's check on diplomacy quickly, and then we'll advance the turn. It doesn't look like there's really anything here that we can do. They're not too pleased with me after we broke the alliance. Let's try to renegotiate that non-aggression pact.
You dare come at me making demands? Call yourself men of the Empire?
You brought it on yourself, man. You formed an alliance with us and then immediately dragged yourself into a war. Who are they at war with? I don't remember. Here we go. Right, they were at war with our other friends who are also our neighbors. And in our current state, we just couldn't afford another war, especially that closely. Although it would have been a decent opportunity to maybe grab up some more land. Assuming we were, strong enough to take it, which is a pretty large assumption to make. So anyways, let's go ahead and advance. And I'd like to maybe take care of this mission fairly soon, because it will give us a hero, which might make the rest of our conquest a little bit easier. Alright, so once again, Grunberg is under siege, and there's really nothing we can do to win this one, at least from the looks of it. Although it might be worth trying to fight this one out, as bad as it is. Because if we play this carefully, I think we can turn the tables on them. The hero is going to be difficult to overcome, but the spearmen should fall fairly easily to our swordsmen. And if we can get around their flanks, the crossbowmen won't be difficult to deal with either. So let's fight this one out and see if we can't turn it around. At the very least, we'll be able to weaken them pretty significantly. Alright, so we're pretty familiar with this map by now. I don't know. I think going at them is going to be to my advantage. Hanging back will play to their range advantage, which, could get us killed. So I'm going to deploy over here. We're going to do the swords in front, and we'll just do the spears along behind them. It really doesn't matter, because we're just going to run at them. So let's get up to here. Where are they headed? They look like they're going to try to come after me. It might be worth... Hang on a second here. We're still hidden. So let's hide right about here. Actually, we're going to hide right here. They have to come to me, so I might be able to use the terrain here to my advantage and ambush them. They're looking for me. I'm going to speed things up while they search, because I don't want to waste a bunch of your time. Or mine. Alright guys, so I think I've got them at a disadvantage here. I'm marching toward them, and they're marching into the trees as well, but they can't see me yet. And so I think we're going to go ahead and lay into them here. I'm going to send... also, they do have a unit out here that went searching for me for some reason. So, they're actually down a unit over here. And they're leading into the trees with their missile troops. So I'm going to send... Oh, no, we lost sight of them. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, let's continue on. We'll spot them in just a second, because we're practically on top of them. Alright, here we go. So they're going to charge. You are going to charge as well. They're going to try to flee, but we're going to go after them as best we can. And then I need the sword troops to rush the spearmen and the swordsmen. And you're going to try to help them out. But yeah, using the trees, we were able to close the gap pretty effectively here. They're going to get like one volley off, and then they have to basically run like hell. And I don't think we're going to catch them, unfortunately. But we did manage to at least draw them into close combat a little bit quicker than they wanted to. So let's see, we're going to lump ourselves in here. They're going to try to flank me. I need to back one of these units off. I can barely see what I'm doing, though. Let's see, who is who in here? Let's see, you guys are basically one giant lump. They might be able to disengage. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna just make sure that those guys aren't outflanking us too badly. But I don't know how well this is going to go, considering they have the hero and we obviously don't. Let's get in here and watch some of the combat. Yikes. Yeah. He's going to be the difference here, I imagine. But I think we're dealing out decent casualties to them. At least I hope so. We didn't get to really choose our engagements as well as I would have liked. Yeah, my swordsmen are breaking. Ah, crap. If he breaks, they're all going to break, because that's technically the general. Let's get out of that camera and take a look at this. It's not looking good for us at all. I need you guys to reform. Come on. Hang in there. Their swordsmen are losing on this flank. Like, this flank is actually winning. In fact, I should probably re-situate you guys in here, maybe. Okay, we lost that flank completely, it looks like. But we're gonna kind of lump ourselves in here. They should be able to win that one-on-one. Or at least hold it long enough. I probably should have done that a little bit sooner. These guys are holding in there, but only just. They're tired. They're also tired, but we're both losing. What did that say? Low threat? Yeah, this isn't looking good. You guys rejoined the fight. Where the hell did you go? Yeah, I need you to get back in there. Like now. I think it's going to be too little too late. Because their other spearmen lumped themselves onto this flank, and they're coming around the side now. So let's see, if you can hit them in the back, it might help. Alright, here we go. We got one last charge in us. Probably not going to matter, though. You guys are actually holding a lot better than I would have expected. Here we go. So we hit them there. I need you guys to charge as well. Oh, too late. Well, we did what we could. Ah, damn. And once again, our settlement is... I don't know if they're going to, like, take it or burn it or what they're going to do, but we were able to kill off about a quarter of their men. A little bit more than that, actually. Let's see, what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to take it back. Okay. A stranger comes. A cloaked stranger from the mist-shrouded land of Albion approaches with a request. He is of sinister aspect, but assures you that his intentions are good. So for 3,000 gold, we can take some chaos corruption, or we can refuse it, and it'll give me +2 to chaos corruption. We have plenty of money, although our income is a bit low. So I'm going to refuse it, although taking a little bit of chaos corruption this early probably wouldn't hurt us that badly. Yeah, I'm just going to refuse it. Alright. Well, let's take the upgrade here. And then I need to figure out what to do about these guys. I'm going to put them right on the border here. And what's my public order looking like with him gone? It's at 0. Okay, that could be a lot worse. You're a little bit further than I intended to send you, though. Oh, we can still recruit, so I guess not. But I can't really afford any more upkeep, so we'll leave it alone. Let's see, yeah, we are very aware of that. Trade agreement with Sterling is dissolved. And Talabecklin as well. Oh, and Whistleland, yeah. So that really hurt us, because that was opening up trade routes all over the place, and now we no longer have those available. But we'll take it back in just a second. But I guess we'll go ahead and advance, because there's nothing else we can really do for the time being. Alright, so our research is done, So all of our newly recruited units will come in at rank 2 rather than rank 0. But it might be a while before we can recruit again. Let's see, is there any other technology available to us? Oh right, there's a couple others in that tree. I think I'm going to go with the leadership. This one, I mean, speed's great, but I'd rather have the morale, because when it comes down to it, speed helps you get into position, but morale keeps you in the fight. Alright. So we've got a couple options on our hands here. We could attack the orcs, who have been a thorn in our side for quite a while, or we can take Grunberg back for ourselves before the garrison recovers. Actually, the garrison may have already recovered. Yeah, I believe it has. As long as they don't recruit too many more troops, though, we should be able to overwhelm them fairly
Bring me to
easily.
my men.
So it might be worth dealing with these guys. They do have artillery, though. Either way, I don't know that we're going to have time to actually fight the battle out. Let's engage these guys.
Fight for our nation.
Because we finally... Oh, they're going to retreat. Of course they are. We're going to come after them again.
Just war.
And I should probably fight this one out just to ensure that we don't take extremely heavy losses. But again, we don't have any time to fight it out today, so I guess we'll just cut this one off a little bit early, and we'll pick back up with the next episode right into the midst of battle. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Total War Warhammer Empire campaign.